Be stopping soon. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Airmere was once the Primus's apprentice. She might know more about the blade.
Given where it is, just be a smart ass and power glide down. They'll probably kill you for the effort. Keen eyes, hide and stealth detection.
Start talking or start walking.
Get gabbing or get going. Everyone always has needed a forge, new weapons, new armor. They should learn to properly maintain their equipment instead. What do you know about this blade?
Can't you see I'm busy?
Hey.
Is that? It can't be. So this was the cause of all that commotion. A blade and a message from the Primus himself.
Sounds like she's got a terrible head cold.
Whatever his reason, a blade's no good without a hilt. Time to get to work.
I don't know. You could just grasp it with your hands.
Got something to
This is going to
say?
take a bit of work.
If I made it, you could trust it.
I'll send enchantment. Potent blade requires potent components. I know of something that would suit her needs. Recently, Monstrosity, trained by the constructs, was ensnared by our soldiers at the eastern side of her stronghold. Whereas insists we can siphon intelligence from the beast's mind. The will of the Primus trumps the desires of an ambitious baron. The bones of that beast would forge the perfect hilt for this blade. I say you lay claim to them.
I don't do repairs. Speak up.
Captured beasts from the House of Constructs, not impossible to subdue. And yet they did. The Primus forged a fine blade, but did no good in its current state. Fortunately for you, I possess the skill to finish his work. That being said, I will require materials. The other chosen being too preoccupied with their combat drills to assist me to forge, even if they demand more weapons and armor. That's where you come in. You want a new blade, you'll have to earn it.
Nothing is given. Everything is earned. That includes the materials for your hilt.
It's like one giant playground. Oh, that was creepy. Not quite what I expected.
Point me at my foe.
Ah, okay, those are the women, and that's due to the race. Okay. Okay, that had teeth. Jesus. Unfallen Sanctum. Isn't there an enemy called the Unfallen? Hint, hint. I have no idea what I last said. Sylvie. Alright, blood sports. Those list of enemies, the bone cleaver's part of them. Some of these require accepting the tree bet on yourself quests. Harvester of Sorrow by a potion of unusual strength. Harvester of Sorrow requires stacking several strength buffs and the world quest a few bumps along the way. Buy scroll teleport Theater of Pain from One-Eyed Joe B. Maldraxxus. Buy potion of unusual strength, potion of blood, and Raven Dirt. During a few bumps along the way, get 2 stacks of Battle Hardened, eat 4 edible red caps in Gothrin's Decay, use Scroll of Teleport, Theater of Pain, drink the potions, pull the sword. You can get the arm with just the edible red cap. Sorrow's Bane. Auto attacks have a chance to instantly execute lesser creatures below 20% health. It's a 2-handed sword, but for whatever reason, its icon is pants. Sorrow Bane. Onar's arm. You can get companion. Okay, anyway. It's considered a beast rather than a fucking zombie. So, how do I get the key? Do I talk to him? I have to kill him. Jesus Christ, I have to kill him. Also, Prime Enforcer's Seal. Beast and how to eat them. He's marked as friendly, so I guess he's gonna betray us? I don't know. Shit's gonna go down.
What did you break this time?
Brave enough to manage this? A pair of bones. Bones from a construct imbued with anima. Good. I knew that beast would prove no challenge for you.
Good soldier.
Can't be that difficult, can it? The skin is dripping with what you can only assume is the blood of the land itself. You work quickly, don't you? To use more assistants like you.
The Primus chose me for a reason.
Yes. That's everything I need. Time to get to work. I'd say close if I were you. Forging a weapon is never a simple task, and the Primus's handiwork is involved. If you told me anything, it's expect the unexpected. Do this, we'll get... form a shield of flesh and bone over 4 seconds. It absorbs damage equal to 20% of your health for 2 minutes. Checking near a corpse claims their essence grow to shield up to 50% of your maximum health. This is most effective against powerful enemies. Nice.
Armor can't compensate for weakness. Well, are you ready to start or not? The Primus may have taught me a lot about the Forge, but I've learned a thing or two myself since then.
It's hard to take her serious when she sounds like she's got the worst head cold imaginable by default.
He enchanted the blade. Of course he did. You might want to get ready for a fight. Keep those things off me while I work. This is a test of your skills as well as mine.
Nah, they're pretty easy, really. More you than me.
This had better be good. Just how many souls did he forge into this thing?
I wonder if Draka is going to meet Troll. Might be happy to know the kid's alive.
Enchantress final guardian. Vanquish it and claim your rune.
I'd be a Death Knight now.
Above all others.
Ah! Well, I forged it, but clearly you are the only one meant to wield it. Go on then.
Seriously, no one else can even carry it? I don't even need to like try and kill anyone. Would it be like, here, one sword, and they just get blasted to fucking Kentucky. Kentucky suddenly got an insurgent of a surge in immigrants, but strangely, none of them seemed to want to be there. Like they were just forcefully ejected from their plane of existence. Also, you know, with that ominous echo, it's just like, what is this, Path of Exile? Am I gonna do a trial of the Emperor now?
Looks like taking up the blade empowered one of its runes. Knowing the Primus, that's just the start of something more. Need something forged?
Primus is always fond of his trials. Seems you've passed this one. Well done.
Get going then. New requisition.
It's been some time since I've had a chance to craft a weapon that powerful. Good to know that the skills I learned from the Primus haven't dulled. Let's get back to the Baroness with the rune blade. Drew the Margrave will want to know you wield it as well. The Primus was notorious for thinking 10 paces ahead of everyone else. I suspect he knew that someone like you would take up that blade.
I forged you a weapon without equal. You break that blade, and I'll break you.
I'd like to see you try. I'll bubble hard out. At present, won't be able to take her.
I take it Airmere had much to say.
Indeed.
Blood and thunder.
You wield a fine weapon. Now you must put it to use.
Strength comes from the heart.
Word the Runeblade has reached Margrave Crexus, who wishes to see it for himself. With such a weapon by your side, you pose a threat that other houses can. With such a weapon by your side, you pose a threat that other houses cannot ignore. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage. But enough talk. Follow me.
Crexus, come. Margrave Crexus awaits us.
It's like the other necropolis. These necropolises are very small.
Now a blade of the Primus.
They're compact.
Your legend grows, mortal.
Have we fought before? Maybe it was your brother.
How goes the fight?
Stand united again.
Begin your report.
Show me this rune blade of yours, mortal.
And the Primus embodied the 5 traits of the ideal Maldraxi soldier. The ambition to rise above one's foes and the might to crush them. The insight to discern their plans and the guile to outwit them. The relentless pursuit of victory, even in the face of inevitable defeat. 5 traits, 5 runes upon the blade. The same runes etched onto the seat of the Primus. Maldraxxus exalts the strong.
My blade is still better. Awkward. This cannot be a coincidence. It is clear that your rune blade is somehow connected to the seated Primus. I will not pretend to know the Primus's agenda, but not be surprised if we have to wait for the worthy to open the door to his sanctum. Raka will bring you to the seated Primus. Build the key, mortal, then our victory is all but assured.
Revirans, Draka, bring the mortal to the seat of the Primus. Let us see what unfolds.
He's level 54 elite.
Do not tarry, soldier.
These two are marked as bosses.
Look, God.
Maldraxxus will stand united again. I'm ready. Let's fight to the seat of the Primus.
Only the strong survive. The seat of the Primus has been locked shut since he went missing. Many have tried to open it. The Primus was a legendary weaponsmith. If we hold the key to his vault, then his arsenal will be ours.
I wonder if he's ever heard of a
It'll be
gun.
long before the other houses learn of the blade. Be ready for a fight.
Oh, you're laying it on thick. Resonate. Jeez, I just start vibrating.
Crexus was right. We hold the key to the seat of the Primus.
It will do us no good if our house falls in battle first. We must not lose focus on the war.
From Khan.
Sure enough. We can all lose sight of the battles ahead.
The spearhead recruit. We have a battle to win.
We cannot afford to lose sight of the battles ahead of us. Door will have to wait.
Strength and honor.
That's cute. Oh. Make love, not war.
For the honor of the Blade Sword.
Fine, kill me. Ooh, fancy. Spirit Obelisk. Okay, I'm definitely moving slower than normal. I think I saw that this little bit before. Someone showed us. I saw a smidgen of a video, and I saw it. Maybe, maybe not. Come in, my children are quite hungry. So nice that they all speak common. There is a enchanted ring apparently you can get that allows you to translate, but I don't have it.
Blood and thunder.
Victory will be ours. Each house in Moldraxis has 2 barons. Before the fall of my house, my first house, the House of Eyes. Each house in Moldraxis has 2 barons. Before the fall of my first house, the House of Eyes, our Margrave sent my fellow baroness to investigate suspicious behaviour in the House of Rituals. I've heard from her since. Either she's found something, or it's become another casualty of their treachery. Her orders took her to the Quay in the east. I'll find the Baroness, give her this summons. We're not friends, she and I, but she is a formidable combatant. We could use her might. I presume all this happened quite recently. House of Plagues. The House of Plagues was the first to fall in this conflict. I believe its demise was the result of a careless accident. We believed. If only we'd known the truth sooner. But perhaps not all their knowledge was lost. Before you arrived, our scouts reported signs of movement near the wreckage in the necropolis. If any survivors remain, it would be wise to add them to our ranks, but approach with caution. The toxic fallout may have left them mad or worse. Our forces at Spearhead are under siege from Margrave Garamel's vanguard. If Varys himself is leading the defence, then the situation must be dire. The House of Construct shapes flesh to forge bodies for its forces. They were once an indispensable ally, but have become a fearsome enemy. Margrave Crexus trusts your might. No doubt you will have need of it.
Even he, Vyraz is brash, but he's right. We need reinforcements.
Plaguefall. Spine Steel Veteran. If I glide, I can get somewhere. Puss in Boots. Bet online cats get Jiggle's favorite toy. It's presumably below the bridge. Yes. Pesticide, it just showed up on your map. Valley of a Thousand Legs. Virulent Pest. Summons is chosen. Summons be presented to the wayward Baroness. Oxen deposit. Oxen or Porous Stone. Jeez, that goes for a bit. Everything's virulent about these, apparently.
I'm out of range. Too far away.
That's male armor. And so I can almost hear the, break, the music you always hear in things, breaking of a new day, new dawn, or whatever. No, I can't. I'm not making the twang right. You can almost hear that in it, and it's just like the most discordant thing. Plague-ridden survivor. Touch of plague.
Ah, there you are, my apprentice. We have much to do.
Apprentice, you return. Your apprentice? What are you talking about? Now, my apprentice, there's no need for humility. You must have more confidence in yourself. You're my brightest, most devoted student. Not be remiss not to cultivate such talent with individual instruction. I was wondering where you had gone. We still need to complete our potion for Margrave's Sadama. She'll be eager to see your progress.
Why do I feel hollow?
Hey, apprentice, I've been searching everywhere for you. Hello, I think he's forgotten he's a skeleton.
Your return is timely, apprentice. Margrave Stradama awaits our completed potion.
Bug bites. Margaret Sadama eagerly awaits the completion of her latest potion. However, I seem to have misplaced my stockpile of venom sacks. How embarrassing. I feel a touch of the sorts lately. Would you do me a favor and fetch some more? We cannot continue our work without them. My brightest apprentice, you returned to me at last. You had me worried, you see. I heard the loudest clatter when I was working on one of my experiments. Before I knew it, I was here and you disappeared. Wherever you went is no matter. You're back now and we have much to do. Come, my apprentice, we must fetch our ingredients first. Could you smell the spores germinating around us? We should pull up some to use in our endeavors.
Study hard.
It's been a bit maddened by all this, but if we cooperate with him, we might figure something out. Also, Plague-ridden survivor. Load of venom sac. Yuck. Touch of plague. Cleansing light. No, I can't cast them. God, I hate this. I would prefer if we could just loot. Oh, those are creepy. Death Blossom. I guess it's an evolved form of Plague Blossom. Creeping crawler meat.
I'm out of range.
Jesus.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
When you click on one, if there's another one nearby you can use, it also disappears. There will be like sending people thing off on missions thing, but that's when you actually join the Covenant, which you do at max level. here's the last two I need.
With the Margrave's help, anything is possible.
Now, where did I put my venom sacks? You found my venom sacks. What a helpful apprentice you are.
Keep an open mind.
Miss of Tina Scritta. Scritta? Such a marvelous spores, my apprentice. While I know we're both eager to complete our potion, I believe the best lesson I can share with you is patience. Patience and slimes, of course. Without slimes, we'll have our laboratory back in working condition. Just as I taught you, combine your ingredients in the cauldron. Make some of the viscosities just right. Oh, listen to me. Acting as if you never concocted your own sentient being. Go on, my apprentice. The slimes are calling.
I have prepared the cauldron for you. Begin when ready.
I need to get closer.
Some spores to act as a catalyst.
I thirst for combat!
Okay, when did you join?
It's too far away.
They're both flagged as part of the faction.
Ah, a splash of venom for viscosity. The mixture must not congeal too early. Excellent. Stir the cauldron once more to complete your work.
Plague-born slime. It's got a skeleton to it. Jesus Christ.
Shall we get to work?
What a precious slime. It's now a pet.
Am I forgetting something?
That's a waste collection. Ah, slimes. The dearest of friends and infinitely useful. They'll help us craft our potion, but it seems their tools have been scattered around, doused in toxic refuse. Margaret Sadama was so disappointed at my lack of respect for lab safety. Your slime can comb through the refuse, diluting the slime's harmful agents. Simply pull the clean equipment from the body of your slime. Slimes, all we would do without them. Plague is thicker than water. Come closer, my apprentice. I have a mission of dire import. A necromancer came to our house recently, sent by the Lich Margrave Sedane. He seemed so polite, always eager to lend a hand to my lady's most volatile creations, but I grew wise, my apprentice. We skulked around, prodding our most sensitive experiments. He's trying to steal our slimes. I know it. You should admonish him quite harshly. Show that no harm will come to our friends. I guess that the House of Plagues, a victim of the unfortunate accident. Gorm de Cunning.
Meet me in the House of Plagues when you are done, apprentice. Our work continues.
Applied science. What appears to be an old journal sits in the Margrave's table, now mangled and missing pages. The entries that are legible seem to have been written by sits on Martel's table. By Martel when he was still sane, before that fall of his house. Perhaps from the journal's missing pages you can gain more insight into what befell the House of Plagues. Yeah, folks, I'm back. Plague-born slime. In Meldrax, this plague has a strange habit of finding its way back to you. Ooh, Jesus Christ. These people turn into slime people. It's fucking Swamp Thing. Can I get a hazmat suit?
In the Primus's absence, civil war is surely on the horizon. Margrave Stradama confides her fears in me. Without Anima, our work, and thus our power, has stagnated.
I need a target.
The House of Rituals has offered to provide us with anima. Stradama and I both suspect duplicity, but our house is in no position to refuse. We must remain vigilant.
Thought we weren't vigilant enough.
None can openly accuse the Liches of treachery, so I have instead devised a new potion, a last resort to protect Stradama should the need arise. I pray that it never does.
I don't know, I was gonna say something there, then I was just like, shit, did I say it? To start it? No, I don't think so, I think I just thought it. Page 4 we're missing. Here's some more. Just also think about how, like, there's no real... Ooh, disease remnant. There's no real, like profession quests I've found so far. There's like remember back in Legion, all the profession quests there.
The House of Plagues annihilated. Where is Stradama? I must craft the potion. I must.
Good boy. Misplaced supplies. It seems I can get to these. First, just mind this, then I can read the guide. On top of the giant mushroom. Okay, my slime's gone. I think it's exploded. On top of the giant mushroom, run up the hill and jump on the smaller brown mushroom, then run up the larger hill, and jump onto the giant mushroom. Blighted Scar. That used to be in Playgrounds. Yeah, it's meant to be here, but I guess it's kind of a rare thing. It's not always here. Kinda sucks, really. Go through all that and there's just nothing there. Knowing if these treasures are now just gonna be randomly spawning. I'll kill this dude and then I'll fuck off. Plague is gone, and you'll fall. Damage is already done. He seemed to survive it pretty well. Touch of plague, cure it. I'm hoping we'll get an upgrade for this. Seems to be at least one thing they've kept going. One good thing that they've kept going. Have disliked how like all the flying achievements have been tied in with tremendous rep grinds that are just pains in the ass. Note how Wrath of the Lich King is known as a great expansion, and its flying was tied in with just having money at the end of it. Rather than rep grind.
This way, my apprentice.
That's just waste. Plague fallen chest has shown up. Ooh, Jesus. Kill each rare once to earn the smelly jelly toy. There's a ton here. Has your slime been useful? I'm sure it has. You and your slime are bonding.
Am I forgetting something?
Our slimes will be safe, my dear apprentice.
Farewell.
Oh, and
apprentice.
what are these? They're in my inventory, oddly.
Have our Collins misplaced these notes? How disorganized.
Excellent work, my apprentice. Our laboratory is back in working order. Now there's one final ingredient we need to complete our potion for Margrave's Sadama. Need to run along to the greenhouse. I've cultivated a sprig of dreadshade that should be ready to harvest. I'll prepare the other reagents while you're away. Be safe, my apprentice. The carrier of Solanum Carotene.
Keep an open mind. Dreadshade is Margrave Stradama's favorite reagent. Meet me at the laboratory once you've acquired it.
Though the physical house of plagues is lost, knowledge contained within was not. There are survivors here that continue to research and develop new horrifying weapons. In time will restore the house and rise to even greater power, unleashing creations and plagues never before seen upon our enemies. Perhaps you can help. Speak with survivors and see if any of them can use your aid.
Keep you from the maw. You look oddly hale today.
I will find a way to harness the affliction that befell our Margrave, turn it into a weapon. The destruction of our house only makes us stronger. Ooh, plague that affected your Margrave. Is she gonna be in the dungeon? Ooh, she is. It was believed that Margrave was destroyed in truth, explosion transformed into a monster in form, driving her mad, leaving her the heart had fallen house of plagues. Oh, that sucks. Along with a couple new skulls. The exact nature of the plagues and oozes disgorged by the house plague's fall may never be deciphered, but the collection of slimes and flesh that became Gorblog guard this treasure frantically. Destruction of house plagues and slime eruption left in its wake will not stop the presumed genius of Dr. Ichus and his deranged experiments. Dormina Venomblade believes the instrument of her revenge for the fall of House of Eyes rests with Plaguefall. No one, not even from her allies, will keep her from getting a weapon hidden in these ruins. Okay. That could be her. Probably not. I was sent off different ways. Yeah, the other one is over here. So, she's just another house of whatever. Also, there's this here, which has me puzzled. Suppose more vocations within cycles hold. Spot eye glass. Sometimes I'll see what's hidden, but what's hidden will sometimes gaze back. Mayhem up the wall after 9 lives. Okay, gonna stop here. I hope you've enjoyed. Till then.